going on, guys, and welcome back to all the Mods 9 series. And this is probably going to be the last episode of this, depending if we hit any more snags like we have been doing with the sort of production of certain things. But where we hit an issue in last episode was the transferring, was it polonium? By the way, this area is still fully radioactive from where I broke that box, but our suit's got radioactive protection. Where we were trying to collect the polonium, and we tried to transfer it in a radioactive waste barrel, but obviously when you pick it up, the radiation from the waste barrel just gets sent into the environment around you, which is why you've got all these green particles here. So yeah, don't do that in future. We are now running an import bus, which we are importing the polonium into our system. So if we go over to here and we go polonium, so we've got 212 buckets worth of the polonium now. And what I'm going to do is get an exporter, if I've got one at hand, over here. The only thing about it is that you can't really grab a bucket of it because it's a gas, so I'm fairly sure that we can drag it from this side here over onto the export bus to see if that works. But yeah, I think it's intended that you're meant to build the super critical phase shifter near where your reactor is in order to just directly transfer the polonium, but I've done it in a bit of a backwards way by having them in two completely different locations. No, I'm gonna go here. Thank you. So let's go over to our industrial ring, and it's around here. Oh, I'm going the long way. Around here. Okay, awesome. So we've got a cable coming up here. We've got 2 free channels on the orange line, which is coming to all of our presses. And we can see if this works or not. So let's go export. And can we drag and drop you? No. Export in. Oh no, it is there. Sweet. So now we just need to connect it to the orange line and hope to God that actually works. Grab you, do that, do that, do that. It's doing things. So it is exporting it. Well, that's pretty cool. And we are in fact getting antimatter in here. So if we get rid of these other ones, get rid of you, get rid of you, you and you, antimatter's going into there. And then if we set up, say, a import bus, import. Oh, okay, I don't want all of them. Okay. Then do that, do that, device online, and side config, output, auto inject is on. So now we should in fact be getting, okay, so that's fine, antimatter at a very incredibly slow rate. 0.006 buckets. How much does it take to actually make an antimatter pellet? Oh my god, we need 1 full bucket of antimatter. That's insane. Is there any way of making this go quicker? Oh, maybe by having 2 of these sparkler dudes. But the thing is, I don't think we're actually producing polonium quick enough in order to have this like permanently running with 2 anyway. So, oh my god, this should be something like you set up right at the beginning of doing the series, because that is freaking ridiculous. 0.01. I really don't want to lose what we've got there already. So it stores 2 buckets, and even with one, our polonium amount isn't going up. So we either need to create like a lot more polonium a lot quicker in order to have this running with 2 of the supercharged things in order to get enough antimatter. But it is ticking up, so that's something at least. What we can attempt to do is see if we've got the other bits and pieces to finish that craft. So let's head back onto our ship, because that's just going to continuously run in the background. Let's throw you into there. Throw you into here. By the way, I am still like putting together this gene sample in order to get the cyanide B, but as you can see, it's just we're at 83%, which means we would have been stuck where we got stuck like 2 episodes ago trying to get the cyanide for the extreme reactors. So we need 2 of these ultimate induction providers. So induction, I did set up crafting recipes. Oh, we've got one already. That's pretty cool. Have we got the stuff? Okay, so we're missing 85 of the lithium dust. What we can actually do though is speed up that process. If we go back to home, it's currently nighttime. Industrial room, and then sleep. Have I got some acceleration cards? We do. You are export. We get to the import bus at the bottom. Apparently not. There we go. No. Yeah. Like so. Grab you. And we can then just tick accelerate this in order to get a whole bunch of lithium cones. And then while that's doing its thing, we can then accelerate you and accelerate you. This is our lithium dust setup. So this is processing the cones to get the lithium chem-lib, and then this is combining the chem-lib chemicals to make the lithium dust. And we can see if that's going to be enough. So we need 48 more. Come on, guy. You can do it. I have faith. 3. You're still processing. How about now? 12. 8. Don't go slowing down on me. So speed you up again. And that should probably be enough. Yay, but now it's got to craft all of these bits and pieces. So that should now be running our mechanism setup for these machines here. Oh my god, it's super loud over here. Yeah, so you've got all of these infused alloys, and all of these are running full pelt. Do you not have upgrades? You've got speed. Let's go over here for a second. And have I got any upgrades for these machines? We've got speed. We've got energy. Can't see energy. Put speed in on this one. Just as it's like the base one. You could probably use some speed. Awesome. And then we should have a normal enriching factory somewhere around here. This one isn't actually... Oh, this one's slow. Not a fan of how slow that is. Is this like running low on energy somehow? Okay, so you are actually powering all of these, which is fine. That's finished auto-crafting that anyway. And this is now going to be topping up all of these enriched redstones and enriched diamonds and whatnot. Sorry about the loudness of that area. So that's our 2 armor in... Oh my god, wherever I go around here it's loud. Stop it. And then, what else is it? The module base card. Module... Oh, we've got loads of module base cards as it is. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that is needed. Let's throw you two in there. It's needed other than the antimatter pellets. The only bad thing is that this thing requires 3 antimatter pellets. And we need 1 full bucket. So we need 3 full buckets of antimatter. And we've not even got 0.1 of a bucket yet. So our polonium is definitely going to be an issue. So what I think we should now do, which honestly we should have done ages ago, is make a very large one of them reactors. Like I did make this one a lot taller. So it does go like all the way up here, but we're sort of maxed out on our burn rate that we can actually run into it. And this is obviously not creating enough polonium. The only bad thing is, like, are we then going to have enough of the fissile fuel input? Because this is another whole different process in order to actually make the fissile fuel. So I think, how long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, like 19. So if we go like 18 by 18 by 18, which is going to be freaking massive. Let's go to our quarry area. Wow, this thing is like completely filled with the, whatchamacallit, the waste rossonite. Are you still doing your processes, or have you just stopped now? Oh no, you are still doing your thing. Oh. Yeah, still ticking away, just doing its thing. Insanity. So, where have we got an area that's like permanently loaded that we can put a big old bloody reactor? Would say here. The only bad thing is, like, I've got a lot of chunks loaded. I've got 97 force loaded chunks, and I don't know where they all are. I know I've got some at the bees. I shouldn't. Oh, I've still got my Botania area fully loaded, haven't I? You know what? Let's just do it here. Screw it. Let's do that. And no, can I change that? Yeah. How do I go? It's FTB chunks, isn't it? Go mod. FTB. How do I open the configs for it? Okay, we probably don't want to be pushing it over that anyway, so let's have a look to see what other areas are loaded that don't need to actually be loaded. Naga, that's not loaded. End gateway. I don't think that's loaded. Is this area loaded? This doesn't actually have anything in anymore. No. God damn it. Okay, let me go around and figure out what is loading and get all the parts and actually build this reactor, because it's just going to be the exact same but a massive version of the one that we've got there. And once that's in place and I'm ready to try fueling it and turn it on, then I'll bring it back. Alright, so it took a whole bunch of crafting, including set up a whole bunch of new recipes in order to process steel. Because we ran out of the steel essence from our seeds that have been running for, don't know how many hours, like 300 hours. So I had to run a couple of recipes in order to convert, iron into steel using coal and the metallurgical infusion. So let's go back to our ship now and try to set up these new quantum entanglometers to try and funnel out the fissile fuel. So if we go quantum, and is this yeah, it's a gas. So if we then go set to fissile fuel, do that, select that. So that should now be my fissile fuel one. Pressurized tube. We then go and pull, and then we need to set the side config. Oh crap, which one is it going to be? It would be, they're just advanced, isn't it? It's actually going to help us output. Okay, so this has now got a whole bunch of fissile fuel in. Completely cleaned this out. So this is now, oh wow. Well, this one's going to continue running anyway. But I don't even think the 8,000 buckets is going to be enough to fill our new one. But I also need to sort out the, coolant, as well as the steam that comes out of it. So let's go trash can. You want, I think it's fluid. Yeah, fluid. I'm fairly sure it's fluid, so I've got it set up on here as well. This one here. So fission reactor. It's on the light blue. Yeah, which is the coolant output. And their inputs. Just making sure that I've got everything ready. So, annoyingly, we're going to have to run our nuclear waste through a solar neutron activator. But then we're also going to have to somehow collect it with the ME system, which I don't think I've got set up over there. Here we go, quarry. Yeah, I've already got a quantum entangler, so I may actually have to set up a new quantum ring in order to run this, but let's see if I can actually get these guys to work. So if I do that, well, okay. So if we say put 4 of these on, because we're not in space and not turn into ice, which what the exact thing that the other one's done. Then if we go like you, put you on fissile fuel, and then we're going to want pressurized. Wow, we are going to have to make some more of these. Do that. And then we want output, side config, gases, top, output. Yeah. So, how many buckets is that going to be? Whatever it is, it's going to be a freaking lot. Okay, so we've got the steam output here, which is going to be creating a lot of, and I do believe this just a liquid, which is steam. But while that continues to fill, let's go back to this just to make sure that I've got the steam output, because otherwise it will overheat. You are ultimate pressurized, so it's a gas that just goes into the fluid trash can. Solar neutron to that, and then what we can do is just collect in some radioactive waste barrels for the time being until I get a ring set up over there. So, oh my god, I run so quick in this thing. So we want the, first of all, pressurized tube, so we're out of that. So just make a stack, please. And then we're also going to want the radioactive trash can. Right, so we're going to need steel. Cute. Need steel. Craft. Oh, I forgot, it's going to take freaking ages doing that, isn't it? You just do something like that. Thank you. I just need enough in order to make our trash can. We want 2 of them, and then we're also going to want some solar. Oh wow, so we've got some of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably 2 more trash cans. I just don't know what the output of it's going to be like, so I'm sort of seeing. So that comes into the left hand side, outputs from the front, they have to go into the top of the waste barrels. Okay, yeah, so it's always input from the top, output from the bottom of the waste barrels. That's pressurized tube. All of these I think are pressurized. Yeah, so it's all gas that we're working with. Awesome. So you go like so. And then we've got our output here, which goes into... Is there any... I really wish I put that higher now. Probably going to have to dig out like a little section over here. God, I wish I had done that neater. But, never mind. Let's go 1, 2. Pressurized tube from here to one of these. And then we're going to want our solar neutron, which is going to be down here. Oh no, we can't have it that way, can we? So if it comes in from the left hand side and it outputs from the front. Okay. I also need to make sure that I don't go out of our loaded chunks. Oh, we've still got a little bit of room. That's fine. I forgot that I've got like extended reach, so I can reach freaking miles away on a stupid thing. try to patch in some of the holes. Can we do like that? There we go. Just to tidy it up a little bit. And then we can have 2 more. Like so. And then the outputs of these are going to go to 2 waste barrels. So this can go, say, there and there. And dude, stop doing stuff. That, do that. And then have these all out to there. I'll sort out the connections in a second. Then do this. Onto there, onto there. Awesome. Pull, 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 push, 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 and pull, pull, push, push, and this one pull. Alright. Like, it's nearly filled. So let's just see what happens if we activate it. Okay, so our waste is pumping out perfectly fine. And we are now getting polonium. But only issue is, are we going to be able to keep up with fuel? Because at the moment the burn rate is only 0.1. So if we go stats, burn rate, put up to 2. Like, the coolant is perfectly fine. Them infinite water sources are not a problem. It's the producing of the fissile fuel. It's the only concern. But we are now getting polonium reasonably quickly. We are getting all of these things. We got like a radioactive leak, or is that just from the nuclear waste things? It looks like our fuel is keeping up. It's like producing a bucket on every process, and it's not burning through a bucket. So I'm going to leave that run, and what I need to then do now is actually set up another quantum ring. Let's first of all get rid of this. And we can go over to here. Quantum. So it's like 16 of these I need. Then 2 of these. And then I also need a singularity. Which, if I remember correctly, we have to use TNT on these things. TNT and an enderpearl to get the linked ones. TNT. Awesome. Okay, let me get this set up and then get the polonium imported, and I'll just see if we're producing more polonium than that single supercharged coil is actually burning in order to up our antimatter production. So yeah, let's see where we go with this then. Alright, so I have now got the quantum ring set up for our nuclear section. And I've just got a cable running over to these collectors in order to get the polonium. And hopefully that should be all that I need to do. We do that, and then do that. And that's now taking the polonium. This thing is, there's a couple of things I need to keep an eye on. One is whether or not this is producing enough fissile fuel, and another one is to keep an eye on whether or not we're in a surplus or deficit of the uranium essence, because that is pretty much what is running our entire setup. So what I may need to do, like, we've got loads of uranium seeds, so what I may do is go and see what seeds we can actually do without. We also need to check on our critical phase shifter as well anyway. So if we go over to our growing section, which is just over here, uranium. I don't think we need diamond seeds nearly as much at the moment. So get rid of you. Your quartz, Cetus quartz, hop graphite, Cetus quartz, skystone, get rid of the diamond, get rid of diamond, get rid of diamond, Cetus quartz, Cetus quartz. But we definitely don't need that many Cetus quartz anymore, because we've made the thing mainly using the bees. They don't really need Cetus quartz at all for the seeds. Get rid of the diamond. Just have all uranium around the outer edge. And hopefully that should now keep up. 127, 950. Sort of like right on the edge of being able to keep up. Where is our other growing section? Oh, this thing just isn't running anymore at all. It's online. Is that because we haven't got any polonium? Yeah, no polonium. Interesting. Like, all of these are uranium seeds as well. So I guess I could probably do the same again for up here. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Another 28 hopper botany pots. So I need 24 more of these. Thank you. And then we're going to need supremium. We need 24. You. Get rid of these seeds for a second. And then we're going to need a hoe and some soil. Or dirt. And when this is crafted, then we're gonna, I'm a little bit confused as to why this is empty. No, it was collecting it, wasn't it? The polonium. Interesting. Oh, unless it's night time in the quarry dimension, in which case the nuclear waste will be collecting. The reactor will still be running, but it will only produce the polonium during daylight hours because it needs the solar neutron collector in order to process it. God damn it, I forgot about that. We should have really set that up in the ever bright dimension. So it's permanently day in that dimension. Why is this Supreme taking so long? Okay, let me do like a couple more bits and pieces and I will see where our antimatter is. Because at the moment we're at 0.288 buckets. It takes a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought it was going to be like, well, at least like a 5-to-1 bucket ratio, which it does not seem to be. It seems to be like a 10 bucket of, what is it? No, about 1,000. Isn't it? If we go to antimatter. Yeah. So it's 1 bucket to 1 millibucket. So it's like 10 buckets of polonium to maybe 1 bucket of antimatter, which is quite a lot. This is now running again because it's daytime in the quarry area. So we've got a whole bunch more polonium coming in. Which is good. Freaking loud, but it's good. So we've got 2.93. That thing takes so freaking long. 2.94. Why is this taking so freaking long? The Supremium. What are you doing? Oh, because it's crafting each stage up as it goes. Fine. I guess I won't complain. I won't complain much. That 25. And then, you know what we are needing to keep an eye on. Yes. Do that. And we're then able to... We can't keep an eye on the fluid, can we? Not that I'm aware of. But let's go back to home. Go to you. So, yeah. And then we can set up all of these. So yeah, this should actually keep our uranium supply above what we need it for. I don't know what it is I'm picking up. I think I'm picking up the items from above. So yeah, this is going to take some time, I think, more than anything else. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably carry on playing with the mine colonies, get them building and whatnot, and just tinker around with them while the antimatter sort of builds up in the background. And after it is, then I will bring you back. Alright, so fast forward a good few hours, and I've got to say it's constantly running polonium, and I sorted out our, whatchamacallit, uranium issue. Uranium. So we're now getting a surplus. Now what I ended up doing there is actually setting up a new little farm area over in the quarry area. So we've got a whole bunch of super grain crops over here, which is the uranium, and this is actually staying on top of our uranium drain, which is running into this monstrosity of a thing. This is now fully filled, so I do believe we should now be getting a backlog of fissile fuel. And between this one and our other one, it's sort of just keeping up with the supercritical phase shifter. I had to up the burn rate for this as well. And the thing that we was running in an issue with was there's a couple of points of production. So this thing still isn't staying on top of it. So we've got this, which is the sulfuric acid, and I actually doubled up on this thing, which is meant to be making the sulfuric acid, but still it's just not keeping up with it. So I may end up putting yet another one on top of this one, because it's just extending these pipes and put in another power thing just in order to keep up with the fuel production. But it seems to be keeping up with keeping both of them fueled, and I think we will start seeing a surplus of it as time ticks on. Like, we were worrying about uranium, that's no longer an issue. I'm not too sure about the other things, so like sulfur and the fluorite, which is being used here. Like, I know that I've got them growing. Is it fluorite? Nope. How is it you spell this one? Fluorite. Fluorite. So, fluorite essence, like, we've only got 1116, which is a little bit disconcerting, and it is using it relatively quickly in order to make these fluorite crystals. Because we may need to consider changing and upping the fluorite. But I'll see if we run short of it, if that is an issue. The same thing with the sulfur as well. I may consider replacing some of the uranium crops depending on the surplus that we're getting of them. We've not got a massive surplus, it's just like staying ahead of the curve. But we have to keep an eye on all of these things. But the antimatter, we're at nearly half a bucket. And we need minimum 2 buckets in order to make that one item. And then we also need, I think, another 2. So it's literally just a count of me waiting around, really. So we're at, what, 310 hours total time accumulated on this. So we'll see what time it says after we've sort of waited for the antimatter. So I'm going to tinker around with the mine colony stuff while that sort of builds up in the background. I'm hoping that by the time that's done, this radioactivity here will have dissipated. I'm going to have to recharge my armor soon at some point as well. 131 of that should be fine. Let's check the sulfur. We've got 20,000 sulfur essence built up, and we've got 36,000 sulfur dust. So that's not an issue. This. We've got 1,094, so maybe this isn't going to be an issue. I have to keep an eye on this one. Yep, that's fine. So, what I'm thinking of doing, while that's doing its thing, we could see if it's possible for us to try to take on the Chaos Guardian, which is like the Draconic Evolution main boss. Where are you? It's not actually needed, but Draconic Evolution. So in order to get to this Chaos tier, we need the Chaos Shards. So locate and destroy 14 Guardian Crystals, kill the Chaos Guardian. We've got the sort of armor for it. I don't know whether or not to go with my magical armor though. Mainly because it does just offer more protection. And that way we can actually use magical spells as well. And see if the dragon's immune to magic. So, okay, so we need to, the first stage involves breaking the crystals that hold the Chaos Guardian's shield. You can't hurt him until they are destroyed. Destroying these crystals is no easy task without a draconic weapon. Chaos Guardian fireballs can weaken this shield, allowing you to destroy it. Yes, he will need to shoot at you, hitting the crystals. You will notice particles being produced when it's vulnerable to damages, and then when hit will make a noise. The closer the destruction, the deeper the noise and dimmer the crystal will get. Once they are destroyed, you can finally damage him. Okay, so I did make a draconic bow, I'm not too sure what I've done with it though. Are you here? So we've got the so Draconic Bow is here, and we've got the Draconic Sword as well, which apparently we hadn't held. I forgot what button it is to open the Draconic menu. Options. Nope. Controls. Key buttons. God damn it. Where are you? A, B, C. Draconic Evolution. Place item. Shift. Tool module. So Shift and C. I can do that. Here we go. Okay, so that's that. Yeah. Okay, so our Draconic Bow, we have got a whole bunch. So we've got the speed modules, we've got projectile accuracy, gravity compensation, auto fire. Okay, so we actually have got all of that sorted. Our sword is fine, and our shield thing, we've got loads of the shield recoveries, controls, shield capacity. The only thing I'm worried about is, like, oh, we actually need an arrow, don't we? That would actually be helpful. Arrow. How do I... Okay. How do you engage the auto fire? Or have I not got that one? Speed. Yeah, auto fire. Interesting. So what I will do is probably go back to base and upgrade it though. Actually, it's over here. Now that we've got the Godforged Pals, let's grab some more of them. I think I'm going to need the upgrade tokens as well, aren't I? Sigil of Rebirth is what I need. Sigil of Rebirth. Need some more of these. Awesome. So, Sigil of Rebirth. Do this. Arrows deal more. Deal magic damage. Chance to shoot a second arrow on arrow hit. Inflict grievous wounds. And then I need to find 2. I don't think I've got enough Sigils of Rebirth for that one. 61. That does up the attack damage. Can I make some more of these? I can indeed. That's, thank you. And then we're going to want what did I do with them? Where did I put them somewhere? Here. So I'm going to go through these and see what I can put on our bow. We've got 2 slots and 3 slots on our sword. So we're looking for like range damage and probably like hitting damage or something like that. I'll have a look to see what I can find. Catch you back in a sec. Alright, so in order to get to this thing, it's like 10,000 by 10,000 blocks out. And we're nearly there. I'm fairly sure that this is the outer edge of the arena that we actually need to fight him in. So we're going to throw down this because I'm fairly sure it does have an ability that it can stop you from flying. And I don't know how bad that's going to be. Whether or not it's just going to drop us into the void. But we will see. Like, I've figured out we've got the auto fire as well. So let's have a look. That's the outer rings of it. Interesting. And we've got the center island. Do I need to bring anything in order to make this thing spawn? This is definitely the place though. Oh, okay. But yeah. My god, it's so loud. So I need to get it in order to... Okay, so as long as the crystals are on or above solid ground, these things should be... Okay. So I need him to come and take down the shields of these things, but there's no reason why I can't... Whoa, 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 whoa. He's dragging me in. And he's made me go onto the ground. Oh wait. Seriously? Withers? Yeah. He's taken my ability to fly. Okay, so what I can do is get this, cast a spell. Oh my god, it's so loud. Can I do apologise for this. Take this down to like 8. Because it is just ridiculously loud. Okay. So I've killed all of the withers that is Paulin. I'm assuming I need to dodge these. Whoa, 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 whoa. He actually nearly killed me then. Okay, so we can't go out of that area. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. So we survived that. Barely. Let me get rid of a bunch of these cages. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so he popped one of my totems. Can I now? Well, oh, God's sake. Okay, so we got rid of one of them. At least. He's so high above the boss area that his actual boss bar is gone. Freaking ridiculous. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Does he drop anything? I don't think so. Hello. Oh, maybe he does. Dragon Heart. But it does mean that we should now be able to go down into here and harvest this. So I've got my fortune pick in order to get the 5 chaos shards. Let's grab all of this. Draconium infused. Obsidian. Oh, and if it still is the same as it used to be, it does mean that this island will sort of self-destruct. So we probably don't want to be here for that. I wonder if it does. Let's throw you into here. God, that was freaking, no will lie, that was around about 3 hours fighting that stupid dragon. And once you learn out like the tactics of just being able to hide behind certain obsidian, like hiding behind each of the crystals, just like one below, so he couldn't magnetize you in, you still had the cover in order to be able to destroy the crystals and whatnot. It wasn't remotely as hard. It was just more just a test of endurance, just to see how long you could put up with actually waiting for it. Let's go to Draconic Evolution. Yay. Iron Core. XP. Reward. Chaos Shards. And we get 3 more. Nice. So, in order to upgrade the next thing, we need to then go to the Chaotic tier. I think I would want this. Is there any way of, like, automating the Chaos Shards? Because, my god, are they going to be a nuisance. Chaos Shard. Small Chaos Fragment. Tiny Chaos Fragment. Ah. No way. Chaos Comb. How do we get this? How do we get Chaos Bee? Quietly Bee, look up the crafting recipe. Okay, so Chaos Bee spawn egg. Okay, so tier Chaotic. We need small Chaos Fragment. Chaos Shard. Large Chaos Fragment. Oh, okay, so we should be able to hopefully get the Chaos Bee. Do they breed? Bee flowering? I don't know. But I do need a Chaos Shard in order to actually work as well. I may do that. Depends how far we've got with our antimatter, isn't it? We're at 1.63 buckets, and how much do we need? We need... Where am I even looking? I've been playing this for way too long today. Just so you're aware. So we need 3 for that. And 2. So we need 5 buckets in total. And we've not even got 2. Oh my god. But it is sort of gradually ticking up, and so it's just going to be a lot of either AFK time, or I may tinker around with this chaos stuff. But what it does mean is that there's probably going to be a week break in between the last episode and this episode, because yeah, it's just a lot of AFK time, so I'm going to be doing like uni work and stuff while having my character AFK in the background, letting that sort of build up. It's literally just a waiting game now. Everything's in place, everything's working. The only thing I need to double check is the fluorite. We are going to have to make some more seeds of this because we have gone down by 50, which is what we do not want. So I'll probably make one more seed of this. Let's see how we are with uranium. Uranium seems to be holding steady, I think. Let's go to quarry. It looks like uranium's holding steady. How are you doing? Well, still full. And I need to check the ship as well. You're fine. You're all working. You're waiting for daytime. Oh, it is daytime. So yeah, as soon as you're pumping out, you're actually processing it, which is good. Let's go check out the ship. 131. Trying to remember what it was on. Okay, so now it's ticking up and down. Which is weird. It doesn't feel like it's moving an awful lot for something that should be processing quite a lot. Why is there arrows there? Oh, there's no more radiation here. Yay, we're safe. I think. Okay, so you're missing water vapor. Crap. That's what's going on. That's how comes it's not burning through the fluorite. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure all of this is processing perfectly fine. And then I will bring you back. It's probably going to be an extra long episode. I'm probably going to cut that Chaos Dragon fight down, like way down. And I'll bring you back once I've got enough of the antimatter to make the stuff. And I'll see if I've bothered to go and upgrade all of the Draconic Evolution to the Chaotic tier. It depends how active I am, or if I'm just going to be AFK after sorting out this snafu of the fuel processing. So yeah, catch you back in a bit. Alright, so in the interim, we are currently at 319 hours 42 minutes. I can't remember the time that I last said during this video, like what we was at. So, but you can sort of work it out because, yeah, it's just I can't actually remember the time like I said, but I know that it's been within a region of between 10 and 20 hours since that point, and we are up to 5.77 buckets of antimatter. And I do believe we only needed 5 in order to finish, and in the interim I did mess around with the mine colonies a little bit. We have finally reached 100% on our gene sample for the cyanide bee. So, you know, that's something. And also made this Wellllllllcome alloy blade. It's like the biggest damage weapon other than the Morgan sword, I do believe it's called. This sword. Which does, it's sort of like caps out, you have to kill a bunch of villagers in order to maximize the damage output. And it can actually do a lot more damage than what this sword can do, if I remember correctly. But I've not bothered doing that because it wasn't part of any of the quest lines, and honestly I'm not overly interested in being too overpowered. I've also not done anything with the draconic stuff. Most of the time I was honestly AFK doing university work, but so let's go to Draconic Evolution. So we've still got the 8 Chaos Shards, and I've not actually done anything to upgrade anything else. But otherwise, what we need to now do is get a... Have I made one? We've got all of the other components in there, but we need the crystallizer, isn't it? Crystallizer. We need one of these guys. Let's make one of them quickly. And then we need to get an exporter to pump the antimatter into here. So let's go export, ME export bus, fine, and we should be able to grab some cables somewhere. Where are you? This one. Put you up here, and let's just see what's down. Okay, so where are you? Oh, your nuclear generators. Your main screen displays. So what we, oh my god, the cabling down here is just insane. That is still smelting just ores. I forgot, it's like I didn't actually change the power output when I done our power system. So all of the ores that we've got have just sort of built up in the system, and we've not actually been smelting them. So I am now smelting them, which means we're getting like 645,000 copper, 163,000 iron, so that's all going through fine. Not that we need all of that at the moment, it's just interesting to me, but nevertheless, let's throw this guy down here. And then we're going to want to do an export bus onto there. We're going to want green cable. Green smart cable is fine. Do one of them. Device online. And then we are going to want antimatter. So antimatter. Add it over to here. Can we do one of them? Okay, so that is now filling up, and then we do need to actually give this guy some power. Grab one of you. Stick you on top. And main power. Antimatter pellet. Yay! Antimatter, impossible material. Also, is my sound like ridiculously low? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's my bad. That's from after doing the dragon fight, isn't it? Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't hear the actual machine. So we need 5 of these antimatter pellets, and that should be just about enough. Oh, quest complete. 2 antimatter pellets. We need more than 2. We need 5. 3, 4. Come on. And then we need, what is it, 0.2 more buckets in order to get another antimatter pellet. Nice. Happy days. Oh, no, let's try that again. So, we need all of these guys in order to make one of the things. I can't actually remember what the thing is. Is it you? Yes, it is. So, oh no, we needed this, don't we? Okay, yeah, and we made everything for this. Oh my god, I should have actually got the name of it. Gravitational modulating unit. Okay, so gravitational modulating unit. No, yes, this one. We need 2 atomic alloys, which should be easy enough. No, not you. Just make 10. Let that quickly craft up. Yeah, man. 7, 9, 10. Then, boom. Nice. And then the thing that we want to do is, it's like a weird U shape, isn't it? If I remember correctly. So, terminal, modulating unit, arm. So, terminal, modulating unit, arm, you, and you. I got it right. Nexus emitter. Oh, I didn't use the singularity. Oh, that's bizarre. Okay, so Master of the Sky is now done, and then we need to grab all of these guys. Oh my god, they're all going to be charging in my pocket, aren't they? Quests, so that one's done. We want this guy. So 2 antimatter advanced computer. 2 antimatter advanced computer. And then the 2 batteries dense power capacitor. 2 batteries. Dense power capacitor. That goes there, and then it's just that one and that one. Oh, no, that one and that one. Oh, what am I missing? Advanced pocket computer. Advanced pocket computer. Antimatter. Mega cell storage. Jet suit. Flight module. Why?
Lovely jubbly.
What am I missing here? Oh. Oh, they need to be charged. Okay. I did not realise that. Well, that's annoying. Is there a way of quicker charging for these guys? Let's see, if we go home. Go to industrial room. Can we like... Oh look, one of these guys are done. Vibranium alloy block that I was making. Can we like pop you in there? Will you charge him? I don't think it is. No. Is there like a way... Is there like a better charger that I'm unaware of? Charger. Discharger. Nitro. Okay. Oh, okay. So, we do that. And then do that. Do this. Oh no, that's taking power. I don't want to take power. Okay. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Can I not reverse that? Okay. I'm gonna let these guys charge in my pocket by the looks of it. Infinity charger. Okay, so energy infuser from thermal series. Can we make one of them? Electron. Craft that. Do one of these. Apparently that was a challenge. And have we got augments of thermal? That's thermal. Processing speed. 4 times that, yep. Can we like grab more than one of them? And we got nothing else. Grab one of them. Oh, we're missing lumium. Can we not make lumium? Oh. Lumium. No, I've not actually got a crafting recipe for lumium. That's nuts. Okay. So, let's go back to thermal. Can we make one of the lesser ones? Oh, we've got the 3 times rate one. Do that. So it is charging a little bit quicker. Anything else that we can whack in here? Process speed? Would that do it? Nope, can't put that in there. Okay, I guess I will catch you back once these are charged. Alright, so I managed to craft up the Abyssal Expanded RF coil. It didn't actually take much. I had most of the materials on autocraft, and then I just had to use the smithy table to make it expanded by making the smithing templates, just invar plates around the redstone flux coil. But instead of like the base one that we was using, which was it's like 4 times, it's actually in my pocket. which is only 4 times. This one is 24 times. So as you can see, it's actually charging up quite a lot quicker than what it was doing, which means we should be at 2 billion on each of the batteries in relatively no time. We've got that guy doing its thing. Is it nighttime? I think it is night times, which is... no, it's daytime. Daytime. So, our My Colonies, this is probably going to be the last time you see it, because we're probably going to be crafting the star relatively shortly. And I've just been having them sort of build bits and pieces as I've been going on. The builder over here has been working on upgrading the builders, well, the third builder's hut. And then I've also had them working on the barracks for quite some time, in a hope and effort that they'd be able to defend themselves, but still they end up dying quite a lot. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I don't think he's working on it anymore. I've got one working on a guard tower, and I don't think I've got anyone working on anything over on this side at the moment. They did fully upgrade the university, and I had them working on the noodle shack over there. But yeah, this is our mine colonies thing, and I think it fit in pretty well with our sort of main base area, which I really like the look of. But I think like whatever pack we do next, I always end up doing the mine colonies thing, because I just think it's like, well, it will sort of kill some time whilst I'm doing other bits and pieces. But yeah, the issue with it is that I could never be AFK in this area again after starting the mine colonies, because each time I would come back, all of my villagers were wiped out by a raid, and because I wasn't here to defend them, it was sort of like back to square one. And although it's like not difficult to get the new villagers coming in and get new villagers born, it's really annoying because the ones that have built up all of their skills building for like years and years, or hundreds of hours in this case, would have been lost, which is slightly more annoying. But let's head on back to our ship and see if we can't craft this freaking thing now. Crap. What is either side of that thing? It is the storage part and the flight module. Storage, cell, you, and flight module. Yeah. Oh, come on. What am I missing now? Light module, mega cell. There we go. Thank God for that. Yeah. Master of reality. So let's go on to our home. Go on down to our... where would it be? Wellllllllcome. Let's make sure our magnet is switched off. Okay, yeah. Our magnet's off, which is good. And we're over here. So first of all, let's go over onto this thing. Let's grab our pedestal and sword and our ultimate pipe upgrade apparently. And another sword and pedestal with the ultimate induction cell, which would have been really good to craft the freaking thing, because that thing was a nightmare. Let's throw down our pedestals. Say here and here. Sword and sword. Master of reality. So all of our swords done. So when we put in this last final couple of items, it should auto craft this freaking star. So which one goes where? This one goes in the bottom, that one goes on the right. So you go into here, and then you should go into here. It's happening. Oh yeah. And the star is being formed. Such a cool animation as well with this mod. Bling. Oh baby. Oh my god, it was such a freaking long journey in order to get this freaking star. Okay. Star. All the mod trophy. Mythic reward. Oh, you get to choose. Ooh. Intricate ornamentum alloy blade of the Frostlands. That. Nope. Weighted radioactivity. Oh my god. Really? That is so loud. Let me get that reward in just a second. Let me quickly deal with this, because I don't know if I'm going to want to carry on playing or not, but I don't want it to be a case that all my villagers get wiped out. They're both coming from the south, so I guess I will catch you back in 2 secs. Okay. Oh my god, sorry about that. I was wondering why I hadn't actually made the noise, but yeah, it was just being really freaking delayed. So, trophy on there. Let's see what the reward is that we want to grab. I would say antimatter pellet, but we've actually got that sort of going. Autoimodium, vibranium, obtainium, we've got all of that. Never star block, we don't need never stars. Don't need the induction cells. Maybe the sword or the axe. Okay, let's just get the sword. And then a perfect gem bag. Oh wow, there's so many perfect gems. Inferno, Bloodlord, Mage Slayer. Let's get a Mage Slayer. You know what? I never actually done that. I never made the socket things perfect, but I didn't realise that they went up to perfect. But yeah, I should have done that in order to like upgrade our... Oh, this is the sword that they gave us. On hit, it's not bad. Deal 10 damage to nearby enemies. Slain enemies have 5% chance, but yeah, I think my one's actually better than that one. I guess I could upgrade that one. Let's see what else we've got. So we've got a whole bunch of different rewards. What we can do is just click to collect. Redstone, Spirit, Ultimate, Invisibility, Focusing, Infused Alloy. Why are none of these done? But what we're probably going to do is call this one done, depending on... Oh my god, let me just clear pockets, please. Get rid of you. Can we make a pedestal? Is that something we can do? Let's make you. What are we missing? Carpet. Oh, of course it's carpet. Grab you. And then put you in front of there. And we can do that. Like the star itself, you can use for making creative items. So we can do the creative spellbook, creative source jar, creative mana tablet, creative jetpack, and the everlasting guilty pool. And then if you wanted to go really extreme, you could go to Greg Tech and you can make the Greg Tech star and make starry bees with shards, and there's a whole bunch of different bits and pieces that you're able to do. But we're not going to bother going that extreme with it because we didn't set up systems to mass produce Autoimodium stars, and that was purposely because it's not something that I'm usually all that interested in. But for this mod pack, I'm fairly sure that's probably going to be it, unless we've got another antimatter pellet, because there may be something I want to try out just before. I know this episode's going on long and I do apologise. We have actually got one now, so let's see if we can't make something. I did see something called a nuke. Can I make this? Did I even need... Oh yeah, I couldn't figure out how to make the add-on tier 12. I've been collecting a nether gas as well. So if we go nether gas, where are you? Is it nether? Is it called nether gas? Ether gas. There. So we've got 107 buckets of it so far, so we're not hurting for that. The add-on range tier, range tier 12 is latex, so we can actually make that, which is, I don't know why we haven't. The emeralds, glass, it's glass panes, isn't it? Not elf glass, not reinforced. Seriously, just no normal freaking glass panes. Glass and redstone. Why did I think I needed the thing for it? The antimatter pellet. For some reason in my head I needed it for it. Not you. You. So emeralds. Unlock. Emeralds, glass. And then redstone. Lock. That'll get us our add-on range tier 12. And then have we got one set up for efficacy? This one's fluid pink slime. This one is efficacy. So you are fine. And then have we got any lines left on this blue line? Or is there's like an item that we're able to take off of the blue line? So 8. It's very hard to tell. 22 of 32. I guess we can just tell if we throw an exporter on there and see if it works or not. So let's grab our bag. We want blue smart cable with an exporter. Import export bus. Do that. Export. And connect. Well, it says device online, so I'm just going to assume that's working. And then we're going to want ether gas, not latex. Ether gas. Click and click. Then go click. And then we've got ether gas coming into here. Awesome. Now what do we need in order to make a nuke? We need 2 nether stars, block of diamond, 4 TNT. So nether stars, diamond, and TNT. This other stuff can go away. You can come just that. So 2 nether stars. Is it there and there? What? Oh my god, how's that? Oh, the range thing. Range and then TNT. That is crafting the nuke. What is it we need in order to fill that? So we need power. And then 1,000 buckets of biofuel. How do we make biofuel? I'm assuming it's this purple stuff. So the bioreactor. That's fine. Yeah, infinity nuke. And that is charging in our pocket. Which is fantastic. Tier rare. So what I'm going to do is get that biofuel done and then fill this nuke up with the biofuel, and then we can end off the entire series by seeing what this infinity nuke does. So yeah, catch you back in a sec. Alright, so we are crafting saplings, making biofuel from them. This is now at legendary and we need 1,000 buckets. So if we put it in there and we get 15 buckets per each craft. Let me quickly, have we got any acceleration upgrades in our bag? Yes we do, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to make sure it keeps up with it. And yeah, so we're just going to have to keep on filling that until it gets to 1 million. We're at 22,000. So probably going to take some time, to be honest with you. I'm going to probably see if I can export the biofuel into something that can continuously load this, because I really want this in my pocket for the time being, just so it continuously charges to the I don't even know what that is, like 9 trillion. That's ridiculous for the next tier. It's like, how is that even a thing? So yeah, artifact tier is the final tier. Shiny. And then the max area is 259, which I'm assuming is chunks destroyed. But yeah, let me see if I can export this fluid out. I also don't think I've got the ingredients to actually craft the saplings. Let's go sapling, oak. So, wood essence and nature essence. I've got nature and I've got wood essence, so why is it not doing that? It's got crafting. But it does not seem to be inputting them that quickly. Input. And there's no structure. If I leave it full for a second, let's just go run with redstone signal so it's not running. Like, it's not inputting the saplings, which means I think this needs to be orientated differently. Maybe it needs to be coming in from the top. But I'll have a tinker around, and once I've got this sort of filled up, and I don't know if we're going to get to the tier after that because that may take way too long. And this episode's already gone on for a considerable amount of time as it is. So yeah, let me do this and I'll bring you back in a sec. Alright, so I figured out a system in order to try to refill this one a lot quicker. We're up to 850,000 and what we've got is the bioreactor auto crafting. I set up auto crafting recipes for the 4 saplings, and then over here we've got it just inputting at the top with acceleration crafting with the saplings in there, power on this side, water being fed into this side. It produces the biofuel, and what we can do is just go speed it up, and then this thing feels like ridiculously quick, which isn't too bad. So we just click on it and then we can fill it like that. So we only need 45 more, 40, 50, and that is this thing filled. We are not going to be waiting for it to reach all the way to the top because that would be insanity. What we are going to want to do is say go home. It is in fact daytime, which is great. I don't actually know what this is. Like, for all that I know, this could end up just being like a weapon that you're meant to hit things with, but I am not too sure. No. Okay, yeah, switch that on anyway. Not you. My god, buttons. We're looking for a village, so maybe a village further away than that one. Just on the off chance that it's just ridiculously powerful. Let's go to this village down here. Waypoints. Create a waypoint. Here. And we set that to red. Okay, and that is what, to the south of us? I think. That's our weather gas extractor, so yeah, directly to the south. Over here. So I'll catch you over there. Okay, we are over at hopefully the very doomed village. With a bunch of village folk to commit some war crimes by setting off a nuke, hopefully. So if we do that. Oh. So. Okay, I thought I emptied it there. Is that like priming it? I don't know how it works. I should really look it up, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe I need to like activate it with a redstone signal or something. But let me quickly look it up just to see. I'm fairly sure, like, right click and it did something, but I don't know what. just get up a little bit higher. Just in case. I'll be with you in 2 seconds after I see if this infinity nuke does something unexpected. Okay, so you have to actually activate it with a flint and steel, which is fine, but by what I've seen, it's very possible that it's going to crash the world. So if we do it on max 163 and put it down, set it, and then get a flint and steel. And see if it breaks the world. Apparently it does take some time because it's got to calculate like all of the tiles that it's meant to be deleting and exploding. Like, I don't know if it's just like a perimeter creator that it just auto deletes everything in the vicinity of that distance that you set on it. Oh, that's not sounding good. Whoa. But it didn't kill the villagers. But my god, did it just nuke the entire area. You know what, that is actually pretty cool. I was expecting like a big boom, but yeah, we've got an armor stand and some random cats. Hat wearing creeper. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the entire series. Now, I've already got a... Oh, dude. I've already got another mod pack that I actually want to play. And it is not all the mods 10. I probably won't play all the mods 10. If I do, it won't probably be for a good while yet. Can I get my sword? Because I want to do something a little bit different. More sort of adventuring and sort of RPG mod pack compared to what all the mods one is. Yeah. But what I may actually do is in my spare time actually play this off camera, continue tinkering around and with the Draconic Evolution and Mine Colonies, and do that in my spare time. Just it's not going to be interesting sort of recording or viewing those, so I'm not going to bother carrying on this series past this point. We got the ATM STAR, we set off a nuke and wiped out an entire village, and hopefully you've enjoyed the series in whole, and hopefully you'll join me on the next adventure into modded Minecraft. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Bye bye.